if you're someone that's new to meditation and you've only experienced one type, like you've only been doing the one where you focus on your breath, maybe breath work, maybe, I don't know, like just one of them, you've only been doing one of them. I'm going to let you know that there's multiple different types and they all do different things. And I'm going to tell you which ones you want to do for different stuff. All right. Because there's so many different variations that can benefit you um, in more ways than just being present. All right. I don't know how edited this video is going to be. Can't be bothered doing much editing, and I just want to keep it raw anyway. That's what she said. Let's continue with the video. So, the first type of meditation that I'm going to talk about is letting go meditation. I'm going to talk about this first because it's probably something you haven't heard, so hopefully it hooks you in the video a bit. Letting go meditation is so good for healing trauma. There's a YouTuber called Julian himself, and he's a social confidence kind of public speaker. I'll link his video on letting go in the description as well. But letting go meditation is it's kind of fucking exhausting actually. It's very emotionally draining. When you do letting go meditation, you lay down like you would any other meditation, put 20 minutes on the timer, like um, no guidance. And what you want to do is just lay down and focus on your most uncomfortable thought at the moment, something you don't really want to be thinking about. For me, it'd be like if I'll lay down for a 20-minute meditation. Now, my first uncomfortable thought would be, oh, I did something so fucking awkward today. And then I'll be like, why do I think that's awkward? Oh, because just the everyone's reaction, like I just didn't like the way I felt. Why didn't I like the way I felt? Why did the people react that way? You keep going deeper and deeper into this until you get to the root cause, and typically it ends with some sort of release, um, usually in the form of tears. Oh gee, usually in the form of tears, which is weird. It's the only time I actually cry. I don't. I'm able to control my emotions, so I just bring it to that time of the day. Not that I do this every day, but like, say if I do this once a fortnight, that's like I'll organize my crying times. That might seem a bit psychopathic, but it works for me, and I'm able to control my emotions better throughout the week. Second type of meditation is presence meditation. This is the one where if you're breathing, you can have a guide for this to help remind you to keep concentrating on the breath. This is good for focus, concentration, and being present. I'll put a little diagram up about, I think at the top it goes, you're focused on the breath, you lose focus. And then there's some time between that where you don't realize you've lost focus. And the point of this is to shorten that time span. The more you do this, the shorter that time span gets. So the more you lose focus, you'll realize quicker, and then you get back to focusing, and then you continue that cycle. Letting go meditation is more like a straight line to the end goal, where this is more like a training practice where you keep focusing on your breath. Cool. Third type of meditation I want to talk about is breath work, especially the Wim Hof method. There's an app, Wim Hof app. I definitely recommend getting that. I'll link that in the description as well. Um, it's very good for, there's many other benefits, but what I've mainly realized is focusing on the breath during intense situations. Like I do boxing, doing Wim Hof method, I'm able to have more control of my breath under that pressure. I think there's a lot of benefits for your nervous system as well, which I'm sorry I haven't been educated too much, but um, I'll link some videos and you can look them up as well. Yeah, it's very beneficial for that kind of stuff. And the last method is, what is the last method? I've done letting go, Wim Hof, presence. Okay, the last one's a physiological sigh. If you know Andrew Huberman, he talks about this. It's not really like a meditation where you have to sit down and do it. You can do this anywhere, any time throughout the day. You just want to sit down. A lot of runners do this as well. It's such a good stress reliever. This is, I think, I'm not sure what Andrew Huberman talked about the stats exactly, but it's like 33% like reduction in stress, cortisol. What you want to do is breathe fully through your nose, and then once you're like almost as much as you can go, you go do another quick breath, and then exhale slowly. That second breath allows the alveoli, I'm not too sure of the science again, I'm really sorry, but the little bubbles in your lungs that hold the oxygen to expand again once you've already got that oxygen in you, so it can fully release the carbon dioxide from your system. I'll link a clip that Andrew Huberman did as well for that. And a little bonus thing I want to talk about as well is something that can help with all of these things, and that will be helped by practicing all of these things, is boxing or a combat sport. I chose boxing because I do boxing. Being able to be present in the ring, focusing on your breath, these are all things that are going to help you be better in high intensity situations such as boxing. And doing boxing, being in high intensity situations, is going to allow you to be calmer throughout the day. Because if you have these focus points of high intensity, like sparring sessions at 5 p.m., you're going to be relatively calm throughout the day. Then you're going to get that peak of anxiety, and you'll be calm again. Having those intensity situations, you'll have a tolerance to it. You'll gain tolerance if you understand that. All right, this is a good video. Pardon, I like the setup. Yeah, if you want to know anything else, leave the comments. I can make a video on one of these specific topics if you want. Not planning on editing this too much. It's only a couple minutes long anyway. So really hope you enjoyed. Hope you gained something from it. And give us a DM, fucking comment. You can join the Discord. It's in the fucking description. Cheers, lads.